Hey guys, here with me Kevin, your scuba professional, and today we're here to have a quick look at the Tusa Expert II sharp tip knife that we've got available on our site. First thing I noticed is it comes in a really funky Tusa box. Let's take it out of the box to see what's going on inside. There's an instruction manual in there, you can read that. There is the knife itself, that can definitely be recycled. So the knife itself comes in this really awesome black sort of PVC plasticky sheath. It has two ankle straps on it as well, which are adjustable silicone ankle straps that allows you to connect it to your calf, which means it's very easy to get to while scuba diving and or free diving. And then the sheath itself has a push button over here. You can push that in and you can just pull the knife out. I'm going to leave the ankle straps in place. Top tip from me as far as sheaths are concerned, it is very important to rinse out your sheath thoroughly after a dive. Quite often people will go a long way to look after the blade of their knife and they forget to rinse the sheath, meaning salt water stays inside there and that corrodes the knife. So very important to rinse that out properly in fresh water. This knife itself, you can see, is a sharp tip knife, but we'll start at the back and work our way to the front. So at the back, first thing I see is the blade, or the tang of the knife, runs the whole way through. So the whole blade runs through the handle and out the back. This is a little hammer section in case you need to hammer something off a rock if you needed to. I see that it has a mounting loop at the back over there to put a lanyard through as well. Feel of hand, it is quite a big knife, so it covers the whole width of my palm. You can see it sticking out the bottom over here as well. It does have a good balanced feel. There is a groove for my index finger at the front and then my three fingers at the back with a raised section for me to put my thumb on if I was to be cutting away at something underwater. As far as the blade's concerned, there's three aspects to it. You have a hooked section over there, and that little hook is for getting hold of any fishing gut or fishing line that you may find underwater on the wrecks or reefs. We always ask divers, if you're underwater and you see that, to cut it away and at least please dispose of it afterwards. You have a serrated section on the top over there that would be really good for cutting through thicker ropes or wire or line that you find underwater, that mainly on wrecks and the likes, just so other divers don't get entangled, or possibly yourself. You can use that to cut away. And then you've got a really long sharp edge section to the knife on this side, as well as at the top over there, going right up to a sharp tip point over there. This knife does come in a blunt tip and a sharp tip, and it's all personal preferences to which you prefer. Just to make sure that you look after the blade afterwards when you finish diving, rinse it off thoroughly in fresh water. And always add a little bit of silicone grease to the knife itself. Rub that around, if not a bit of oil or Q20 or WD-40, just to keep the integrity of the blade protected. This is a stainless steel blade. However, salt is very, very corrosive. So you always want to make sure that it's rinsed off and then oiled after your dive. And then make sure your sheath is completely dry before you return it to the sheath itself. When you're putting the knife back in the sheath, it's important that you hear that clip. You heard that there. If I push it again, you want to hear that clip to make sure that the knife is in the sheath properly, so if you turn around underwater that the knife doesn't fall out. So there is the review of the Tusa Expert II sharp tip knife available from our site. I reckon every diver should have at least one knife on a dive, actually two in case they get tangled up. It goes a long way to help you should you get entangled, as well as for removing any debris and fishing gut that you find underwater. So if you guys are enjoying the product reviews, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go over there and click subscribe and we'll keep you up to date with all the really funky reviews we're doing on all this awesome scuba gear. We're on a mission to review every single bit of scuba gear we can get our hands on over the next few years, and we're just going to keep going and going and going. So if you subscribe, we'll keep doing videos. You can also go check out all our social streams. Just check Facebook and Instagram and Twitstagram and all the other grams. Give scuba.co.za a search and we're bound to come up. We put up really cool photos and things on trips and cool things that we do there as well. So that's it from me, guys, and I look forward to seeing you really soon in the water.